How are you?
I'm good. I'm good.
How are you today?
I'm good. And yourself?
How are you?
I am good. How about you?
How are you?
I'm back in action with a whole bunch of Zoom meetings, so.
When we set out to find Alabama's top nurses, we knew we'd get some pretty great candidates, but we didn't know just how amazing they would be. Y'all nominated hundreds of nurses from across the state and then voted on your top 10. My name is Blake Hudson, and I had the absolute pleasure of speaking with these nurses, and I can't wait for you guys to hear what they have to say about their incredibly inspiring profession.
So tell me a little bit about who you are and what you do.
My name is Frederick Richardson.
Kelly Guyton.
Kristen Crawford.
Leah Marshall.
I'm Matthew Davidson.
Michelle Crum.
Roslana Gray.
Susan Bryce.
Terry Poe.
I'm Tracy Harper.
Currently, I work as a mental health nurse as well as a school nurse.
I am a registered nurse. I work nursery and postpartum.
I'm the charge nurse in the emergency department.
I am a LPN wound care nurse.
The nursing chair at Reed State College.
I am the chief nursing officer at Crestwood Medical Center.
I'm the chief nursing officer at UAB Hospital.
I work in the MICU.
I am a staff nurse on our med-surg floor.
I work as an ER nurse and loving it every single day.
So tell me how long you've been in the nursing world.
I've been in healthcare for over 10 years, but I decided to transition 3 years ago into being a registered nurse.
Well, I've actually been in the healthcare field for, since I was 18 years old. I actually was in the military, so whatever the math is.
I've been in nursing for 22 years now.
Well, I've been a nurse for a very long time. I've been a nurse for 35 years, and I have been the chief nursing officer for about 4 years.
So I've been in healthcare since 1986 when I graduated from nursing school from here at UAB.
So tell me what or who inspired you to be a nurse?
So it's just my passion and my heart for people. I just love people everywhere that I go.
Originally, didn't want to be a nurse, wanted to be a pharmacist. That was my goal in life. Amazed me how one person can change the atmosphere of everybody with just a smile and, hey, how are you doing today? And so that was the one thing that turned me toward nursing away from pharmacy.
Okay, so actually my mother is a nurse.
Actually, my mother and her mother and her mother.
My mom is a nurse, and she is an excellent role model.
My grandmother was my first inspiration.
Through inspiration of my mom. She was a single parent. When I was 9, my dad passed away of a heart attack. I just felt a calling to help people do what I could do.
Wonderful.
So a long line of nurses.
Tell me about why nursing is so important to you personally.
This has given me not only a career, but a husband and a family and wonderful friends, lots of good people to know.
It's just the caring part.
I enjoy educating people, educating them on the experience they're going through, whether it's having a baby or going in for heart surgery or whatever you're going through at that moment. To be the person to say it's going to be okay. I'm going to walk you through this, and I'm going to explain it to you in a way that you understand.
Nursing explains the nature of human beings and their relationship with their environment, their relationship with us, the relationship with others.
When you interact with a patient, you never know what they're going through. And a lot of times they're at their darkest moments of their life. When I'm able to come into their life and, if possible, heal them, if possible, have them leave better than the way they came, I feel like that makes all the difference for me as a nurse.
On a broader scale, why do you think that good nurses are so important for Alabama's communities?
I know at our hospital, we have such great nurses that take such good care of the patients. And even in the community, they're out being part of the community, not just working in that one place.
It's good to have a strong nurse, even in your community. You have an elderly person in the community that cannot get that home health, or they just need someone to stop in and observe, am I doing this right? It gives the community or that person or that family some sense of security that, if I do get in a bind, it's somebody that I can call.
What do you feel the most rewarding part is about your job?
The most rewarding part of being a nurse is seeing the positive outcomes that can come from, hard work, usually teamwork.
Every once in a while, I've gone into a patient's room and they're like, yeah, you were my nurse the last time and you were so nice about helping with the breastfeeding and you said it was going to be okay and it was. And then you're kind of just taken aback because you don't realize like the impact that you think somebody's going to remember you. You're taken aback, I guess it is. And that's when you're kind of like, okay, I did my job and I did it well. So
the healing process, you don't always have it, but when you can have a resident or a family member truly appreciate the work, the time and the effort that you put in to do your best, and when you can get them to understand that and they know you've done your best and you put your all in to do what you can do, that's the most rewarding to me.
Do you have any stories that you want to talk about or any experiences that you want to share from your years of nursing?
The stories, you just wouldn't believe it. It makes me want to cry, actually. There's one patient that I am specifically thinking about that we took care of. He was in our hospital from April to June. He coded a few times. He was on the ventilator in our unit for 41 days. I remember his wife called and he told me that they came every day. She and her daughter came every day to pray for him. And I said, do you know where his room is? And so I said, I'm going to put a big heart up in the window. And so we put a big heart up there and they would come and you could see them standing down there praying for him every day. But that man made it out of the hospital. And then we were there to see him get wheeled out of the hospital and put in his car. And a month later, his wife sent me a video of him cutting grass on his riding lawnmower at their house. So that's why we do what we do. That is makes it all worthwhile. The days you think they're not going to make it, why am I doing this? That makes it worthwhile.
When all is said and done, what legacy do you want to leave?
I want patients to be cared for by nurses that are knowledgeable and are compassionate and are supposed to be there to take care of them and want to be there to take care of them.
I would want people to say that I was a listening leader, is supporting the efforts so that our staff at the patient care level feel empowered to make suggestions and answer questions and know that we support them all the way up through the administrative lines.
I think just compassion for each other, the love one another, like Jesus said. We should love one another as ourselves.
I just want a patient to know that I care. I really do. I really am concerned about your welfare. I really am concerned about what's going to happen to you when you go home. I really am concerned about what's going to happen to you in 10 years if you don't take your medication. So I just care, and I just want them to know that I care.
Sometimes the path that we take is not the path that everyone takes. It may be a little rocky. It may take some detours, but if we work hard enough, we can still end up where we want to be.
They know that when Nurse Crum was here, Nurse Crum made sure that what she said that she was going to do for that day, she accomplished that day.
I just hope that I have made each day that I go to MICU a little better, that I've made a difference in somebody's life. I just hope that they have seen Christ in me every day, and that gives them hope for eternity.
I want to be a team player. I want everyone to stay healthy and safe, and I want to make sure we're do no harm, I guess is what it is, and we're going to do our best, and we're all going to walk out and do it again.